This is Joe Pugh for IFLTV. We're here in Bournemouth. It is the press conference for Peer Pressure. Garner, Ballotti, Sahni. Just had the press conference there. Proper cold shoulder vibe from Aloys Jr. when you asked for a fight prediction.
I know. I was feeling the peer pressure up there, to be honest. I mean, I asked Aloys first, tell Ellis what you're gonna do to him, one of those kind of things, and then he didn't say anything. I thought, well, maybe he hasn't heard me. Let me say it again. But then he was just flat out ignoring me. So it makes for a clip. I don't know where that's come from. Me and Aloys, we're good. So maybe he's, I don't know, maybe we're not good anymore. Maybe I'll have to speak to him. But it's a good little moment, wasn't it?
He's very intense, isn't he, Aloys?
Maybe he's just switched to fight mode. Tell you what though, he looks the part, doesn't he? When he comes here, three-piece suit, and he's doing things like he's wearing sunnies up there.
He's got the same jacket but a bit smaller.
Correct. Actually, maybe he's got the smaller one. He's just, a bit bigger. So he looks the part up there, doesn't he? I think he can be one of British boxing's superstars if he keeps winning. He's doing things like pausing before he talks. He's doing things like sometimes not talking at all. So it's good.
Yeah, let's talk about the main event. Garner, Ballotti. Just spoke to both boys really, and feels like Ryan's got to stay on track and things may or may not be in place for a St Mary's fight next year, but he's got to win this, and this is by far probably the biggest test of his career.
Yeah, he knows it as well. Ballotti is he's in form. It's a proper Reece Ballotti. This is like Reece Ballotti version 2, and he's taking unbeaten records. He's got no problem going away from home to do that, and he fancies it. He really fancies it with Ryan Garner. So Ryan Garner's got to be at his very, very best. And even that might not be good enough against Reece Ballotti. That's what we're going to find out. That's how highly I personally rate Reece Ballotti going into this fight. I think Ryan Garner at his very best, he's the bollocks. So we'll find out.
Tune in live on DAZN. Just want to ask you about Saturday night. We haven't spoke to you since then. First of all, what did you make of Alexander's performance, first of all?
Just like a pleasure to watch. Obviously, it wasn't great for Daniel in terms of how it all went, but yeah, it was.
Why did you ignore Dev on stage?
What's going on? I thought we was.
No, me and you're good friends. Me and you're good friends.
Get this on like we're all good.
No. This guy's my friend. This is my father. I always text him back, but business is business and war is war. I'm coming here to destroy.
Okay, we'll catch up with you, Aloys. So you're all good there. You haven't even got to talk to him now. We've done it for you.
He's intense though, isn't he? Jesus Christ, he's reunite, friends reunite.
You get a bad name for causing shit, but we make friends as well.
Good, and you got your thumbnail there, a sort of handshake. It looked like a business venture, didn't it? With both of us wearing this.
Aloys sticks it on Dev in mid-interview.
Mate, do it. You've done it before. Let's do Aloys sticks it on Dev Sahni after a horrible press conference with a woeful host.
Giving the titles as well. Back to Usyk. What did you make of his performance?
Just a pleasure to watch in terms of, I feel like we're living in an era where this is sort of turning into his era, right? And incredible. Like, Daniel had no answer for it. He started well, tried to be aggressive, just like he did against AJ. But Usyk just figured it out, had the formula. And guess what? He's got power now at heavyweight as well. So he's hitting guys, he's hurting them. Southpaw, figures them out. It was as much as it was horrible to watch from a Daniel Dubois perspective, because I've been hyping him up. I've known him since he was 18 years old, and I wanted him to win. I wanted him to do it. But sometimes you just got to say, Usyk's really good, isn't he? He's so good. And I start to sound like Usyk PR here, and I'm most certainly not. But I think sometimes you just got to doff the cap and say, what an unbelievable fighter who could stand up in any era, give anyone a fight. And do you know what? He's big as well. George Foreman, when he knocked out Joe Frazier way back in the day, and he was like this big monster. He weighed like 217 pounds. Usyk weighed like 227 the other night. Usyk can go in any era. Very good.
I know there's been a lot of been made of Daniel Dubois' corner, Daniel Dubois' party/gathering that may or may not have happened before. Could Daniel Dubois have done any better in there that night, or was it just a case of an all-time great doing all-time great things in the ring.
I'm not sure what else he could have done because, as I say, he started the fight well. He started the fight with aggression. He started the fight like he'd carried that confidence from the AJ win into the first round. He just got met with some hellacious jabs which sort of put manners on him a little bit and made him rethink things. And suddenly the second round, he's still doing well, but you just know Usyk's there and Usyk's able to actually hurt him and really deter him. I'm not sure there's probably a version at all of Daniel Dubois that beats Alexander Usyk, unfortunately. However, Daniel Dubois still beats most heavyweights in the world. He's still a brilliant heavyweight. Losing to Alexander Usyk doesn't take that away from him. It just means he's lost to an all-time great, and he's now got more experience than ever. But yeah, I don't want to point to anything in the build-up or anything like that where you can take away from Usyk's performance because it was fantastic, and I hope we get to work with him again.
Usyk-Parker next.
I don't know. I mean, it's all going to be up to Usyk, isn't it? It's whatever he wants to do. I'm sure everyone in the world will be tuned in to watch it.
There you go. On the watch. WBO set to order Usyk-Parker via Ring Magazine immediately, imminently. To be fair, we probably already knew that, but just got a little Ring Magazine notification there on the watch.
Yeah, listen, Usyk's going to do whatever he wants to do. It'll be his decision. So I'm sure all eyes will be on his next move.
Excellent, Dev. Thank you very much for speaking to IFLTV. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I'm really looking forward to, obviously, the main event, Garner Ballotti. Mate, Aloys against Ellis Sorrow is such a good fight. I know Aloys wanted Vidal Riley. Couldn't get hold of Vidal Riley this time. Vidal didn't want it so soon. But hey, he's got Ellis Sorrow, and Ellis Sorrow is a proper fighter. Proper fighter, and there's Needle there now. Not with me and Aloys, but with Ellis and Aloys, where he said, like, family, just using the word family. I don't think Aloys really said anything bad. He didn't say your family's this and that. But when you just drop the word family in,
he did say that he doesn't love his family.
Oh yeah, that is quite bad, isn't it? Yeah, probably shouldn't say that. Yeah. So Ellis says that there's going to be consequences for these accusations. We will find out Saturday on the global home of boxing DAZN. Come on.
Is there a reason DAZN's above Queensbury on the badges, on the new Queensbury badge?
I think we should end this interview immediately.